Hi everyone, welcome to your instructions for your writing assignment. So for your writing assignment, you're only going to choose one of the options. We're going to start on the slideshow here, but the same information is in your bundle. So on slide 10, you'll see that you're going to create a response to one of the following prompts, and your responses should be 4 to 5 sentences. So you're only going to pick one of these, you're not writing all of them. The first one is, what are your thoughts about the article? And this is the article from your reading assignment. You're going to use the same one to respond in a writing paragraph. Option 2, pick a word, line, or passage from the article and respond to it. Option 3, describe what you have learned that you could apply to your real life. So after I've chosen which one I'm going to respond with, on the next two slides, you'll see that we've given some stems for you to help start your writing. You do not have to use these are just suggestions. So for slide 11, you'll notice, what are your thoughts about the article? That's the first option, and I could use any of these stems to help me with that. The next option is pick a line, word, or passage from the article and respond to it. Notice that in this one, I'm using text evidence, which you can see with my quotation marks, and then I am explaining the text evidence. Make sure that if I use text evidence, I'm using those quotations. And then after you have completed your writing, we've given you a rubric for it in slide 13. So you can grade yourself before turning it into your teacher. This rubric starts with your TEK or skill at the top, and then it gives you what you would receive. So you have either options of a 70, 85, 95, or 100. For a 70, you've attempted to answer the prompt with complete sentences and or with text evidence, and the answer was not logical. So you would receive a 70 if that was your writing example. If you receive an 85, it means you answered the prompt in complete sentences, provided text evidence with little to no explanation, but your answer was correct and almost logical. A 95 means that you answered the prompt in complete sentences, provided text evidence with some explanation, and your answer was logical. And then a 100 means you answered the prompt in complete sentences, provided and elaborated using text evidence, and the answer was logical and complete. Make sure your complete sentences start with a capital letter and end with terminal punctuation. So when I go to actually write this, you have some choices. Obviously, you can do it on paper, but wherever your reading assignment is, I would just put this after it. So after my summary and my stem from my reading, I would go into my writing. And so I'm going to show you just on a Google Doc what this would kind of look like. So this is an example. I'm just going to kind of go with my own instead of using one of the stems, but you are welcome to use those. So I would start by indenting in the article, and since it's a short text, I'm going to put the text in quotes and not underline it. And I'm going to use this Standing Tall from the bundle. It has a really long title, so I'm going to use ellipses to show that I'm not including the entire title. In the article, Standing Tall, the author, I'm going to use the question from here, that is, what are your thoughts about the article? I just want to give my thoughts. In the article Standing Tall, the author began with an interesting hook. And I'm going to go ahead and use a colon to show what the hook was. I like that it started with giraffes and they used a colon again. They're weird. It really drew my attention in, so it was something I wanted to take note of in my answer. I just like that because giraffes are kind of weird, but in a cute way. And I'm going to try, as I'm writing, to use different sentence variety, meaning compound sentences, complex sentences, like your formulas that Miss Brazil or I have already taught you. So before that, I'm thinking through. Actually, I'm going to say before the article. Good writers edit as they go and after, and that's okay. Before the article, I thought that giraffes unique guide for spell check. But now I know. So I'm showing that I've learned something from reading the article. Don't want to use too much repetition, but now I know that they're features. And I'm going to use some more text evidence here. I just feel like text evidence is going to help really drive your point home. Know that they're features, including in the article, the author puts long necks and short bodies. Work together to help the animals survive and function in their Now, I would keep going on this and elaborate. Maybe I would include something from the conclusion, but this will show you a good start. And just so you know, I did write my answers down, or my answer first, and I even edited as I was changing from this to the computer. So that's up to you. You can always just write it and take a picture and add it as well. So that is something to keep in mind for whenever you go to write this. After you're done with your reading and writing, you just add your reflection answers and you are finished and ready to submit. If you have any questions, let us know.